Saddiq Bey gives back to Killian. Shot clock inside 10. Lob and out.
Those were Holmes' first points of the second half. Smith Jr. up for Stewart.
Aaron Holiday. Pistons rush it up. Isaiah Stewart with a stuff. Killian Hayes with a screen from Stewart. Killian from the lane. Lobs and a...
Got the switch. Inside Stewart. Good ball fake and punches it home.
Beal made both free throws. Here Grant against Bell misses, but there's Stewart there for the...
Here he is with a swat on Allen. Then Lee inside. Goes back inside with a pass. Isaiah Stewart. Killian Hayes to the lane. Lobs it up top.
Westbrook to Bell. Jordan Bell has it denied by... Here's Stewart for three.
Stewart sticks up 7 at home over the Cavaliers. Bounce inside for Garland. Killian Hayes to Josh Jackson. Misfires. Tap, no. Another tap, yes.
Quick.
Josh Jackson. Deep to Stu for a slam.
Powell defending Stewart. He faces up and will let it rip and hit.
I want to ask you, let me get a little stoppage here.
How good could a
month? I have referred to our initial discussion about the schedule getting easier. March 24th.
Stewart into the body of Gafford. No, an offensive rebound a couple times, and a third time is the charm.
You see already why. Cover go of it with Doncic out, but look at where they are right now. They got a chance.
Stewart for three. Saddiq looking down deep for Isaiah Stewart. He'll pivot and lay it up and lay it. Killian to the basket, lays it up lefty, no. Stewart follows, yes.
Grant to Stewart, goes to the reverse, finishes with the left.
A lot of starters have gone back into the game on both sides of the floor. Stewart got in to...
Maybe not, going to the big guy.
And Boban blocked by Isaiah Stewart.
Saddiq Bey in front to Isaiah Stewart. Hooks and hits. Not even halfway through the first. Bounce inside to Isaiah Stewart. Ex-Wolverines. As is Devin Gardner.
Is a facilitator. Josh is making smart plays, unselfish plays.
Blake behind the long line. Misfires. Isaiah Stewart boards it. Follows it up. Fills it up.
Beal's got 19 points here in the first half. Stewart over Gafford.
Whips it to Garland. Garland to the basket. Swatted by Isaiah Stewart. Early going. Bounces to Killian Hayes. Shovels it inside to Cook. Lost it. Picked up by Stewart. Back. Grant gives it up to Blake Griffin for a long gun. It looked like it was down. It didn't drop. Tapped in though. Isaiah Stewart down. Jeremy Grant inside to Isaiah Stewart. They feel he's got the hot hand. He does.
Yes.
Mostly just for him personally. Bounce across the paint, feed to Stewart.
On cue, finds it and just handling the basketball. Stop it already.
And Isaiah Stewart out of the University of Washington. Josh Jackson on the push. The in and out dribble with the left hand tipped up and in. Boy, Stewart really battling underneath for the Pistons.
And
Dennis Smith Jr. He was about to launch. Whistle, foul, count it.
Sekou drives it. Fires short, tapped in by Stewart.
He had a really nice stretch here as a Piston.
He's played well everywhere he's been. Blake Griffin in the paint. Turns, misfires. Sixers go inside, and the Svi takes the pass. Gets it finally to Isaiah Stewart for a score, and he draws a foul. Sekou will take it to the basket. Last second dish for a dunk play. Corey Joseph bounces inside to Isaiah Stewart. Shot is up and in.
Joseph got into the lane. Stewart maneuvers and slams it home with a pretty small lineup. But then so is Sacramento. Stewart rolls to the back. Yep. That means here's a drive. Smart move by Fox.
Lost anything.
He's 29 years old.
Lays it off inside. Nice dish.
Fouls.
Morant to the basket. To Joseph. Bounce back to Stewart, and here's the turn and gun. It goes.
One of the better offensive rebounding teams. They score a lot of second chance points. Here they are again.
Stewart on the offensive board. We told you to look out for him as an offensive rebounder. 23. Derrick Rose back to Isaiah Stewart. Hits the jump hook.
Middleton with a miss. Jackson inside. Isaiah Stewart with the hoop. Josh Jackson.
Nice.
Hands it. Jeremy Grant with penetration. Lays it off inside. And as Tobias Harris misses topside. Running the court for a serious slam.